Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project, bringing you a grand solar minimum update Monday, June 10th, 1 a.m. Mountain Time, 2019. You're looking at Cinnabung erupting just 48 hours ago to 55,000 feet. It is extremely impressive. Impressive on a number of fronts. What we've been witnessing over the past 2 years is a slow, steady increase in explosive behavior in siliceous-rich volcanoes, heavy flooding worldwide due to cosmic ray increase, extreme snowfall totals because of meridional flow due to the collapsed jet stream and the wavy nature of the pattern. And that's not all. It's just the beginning. This is just the onset of things to come. You are witnessing some of the most historic events in history, and it's just the beginning. This is coming from Volcano YT. Keep calm. We're just getting started. And it's boom time. Grand solar minimum signs everywhere. Increased lightning, record snow, record flooding, record blizzards, record totals in the upper Midwest, record snow in the Southwest, record snow in the cactus, record snow everywhere. June snow blankets the Rockies, Cascades as massive snowpack remains in Colorado, California, and the Sierra. Holy macaroni. Snow has been falling this week over the high elevations of the Rockies and the Cascades and the Schmades. Impressive early June snowpack remains in Colorado and Cali. Holy I might as well blow my face up. Where am I? Oh my God, there I am. There I was. The calendar may say June, but snow is still falling in parts of the Rockies. An impressive snowpack remains in the high country of Colorado and the Sierras. Are you picking it up? Let's watch a movie. I'm feeling dabalicious.
Remember when it was the middle of winter and it looked like this outside? Admit it, some of you couldn't wait for summer. Then we get into the heat of June and people start dreaming of the snow and cold. At least that's how it often plays out, because as humans, we can be a bit fickle. But then again, so can Mother Nature, because this isn't a look back at winter. This is Colorado right now, and they aren't the only place hanging on to snow and cold. Here we are, less than 2 weeks away from the start of summer, and look at all of this snow. We can find feet of it in the Cascades, the Sierra, and the Rockies. Pretty remarkable for June. And check out the radar. The snow is not just on the ground, it's still coming down. Clearly winter is dragging its feet a bit. But if you're getting tired of it, just remember.
Just remember, do a dab. Do it now. That's all you got to remember, really. And drive with your safety belts on, kids. Holy Friday night snowfall slickens roadways in central southwest Montana. Great Falls, Montana, the Great Falls office of the National Weather Service took to social media right before summer to say it's a total bummer. Saturday with visuals of snowfall at higher elevations in the central and southwestern Montana. Warning of an afternoon and evening precipitation is in the situation was simply a regurgitation. Snowdrifts as tall as Subarus welcome visitors on Trail Ridge Road. We just showed you video of this, but this video has hotter chicks. So we'll definitely parse this down. Estes Park, Colorado, CBS 4, Trail Ridge Road in the Rocky Mountains Park finally opened this week, much to the delight of visitors. Crews spent a lot of time and energy trying to get the road clear. Some of the most energy ever spent in decades, apparently. Because of Al Gore's predictions and global warming goodness. And now playing now is nothing. So we won't get to see the hot checks, I know. Maybe we'll just wait for that. Snow closures on Mirror Lake, highway chill.
The snow is reopening. Starting today, you can drive to the top of Mount Evans, Trail Ridge Road, and Rocky Mountain National Park. A lot of time and a lot of work to clear that section of
We're waiting for it. We're waiting for the
Snow are reopening. Starting today, you can drive to the top of Mount Evans. Trail Ridge Road and Rocky Mountain National Park finally reopened Wednesday. Took a lot of time and a lot of work to clear that section of road. We sent Michael Beta up to the highest continuous paved road in the U.S. to check out how all the snow has become such a tourist attraction.
Well, there's still a lot of snow here along Trail Ridge Road, but the road is open, so that means only one thing. It's time to go play outside. It's June in Estes Park, and that means the annual migration of the Flatlanders. Every year, thousands flock to Rocky Mountain National Park to see Colorado from up above.
A lot of cars, yeah, definitely a lot of cars moving up and down.
That could be because enough snow finally melted for Trail Ridge Road to be opened.
Now look,
It had been closed
I like
until
tourists,
Wednesday, thanks to
but these guys, I mean, I'm had enough of it. The month of June in Estes Park means the annual migration of sheep up into the steep. And I hope they get buried. Snow closures on Mirror Lake highways chill you into tourism. This is over in Utah. Kamas, Kiss My Mas, winding its way east from Kiss My Mas into the Uinta Mountains. Mirror Lake Highway is a popular tourist route, but local businesses say this year's heavy snowfall and road closures have totally sucked arse. It's been slow, so slow. It's like, holy, there is a lot of snow. That's how slow it is. Up on the pass, all the upper campgrounds are still closed, and you better wear your pantyhose. And those are the bee's knees of the blow's nose, whatever that means. You know about galactic cosmic rays and the work of Heinrich Svenssmach? Well, now you do. And if you're picking up what we're putting down, you're looking at this graph and you're like, holy, that means something. Well, that means that as cosmic rays decrease, cloud water decreases, and so do aerosols. But as cosmic rays increase, the cloud water and the aerosols continue, which means you're about to get your totally buried under floodwater and be drowned. 3 dead at Duke University, damaged in massive weekend flooding. Looks like a bunch of squares in poopy water. Widespread flooding over large portions of North Carolina have left 3 people dead, damaged the lower floors of Duke University building, covering it in poop water, according to the Weather Channel. The deaths took place when 3 people became trapped when their car flipped in a swollen creek that they should have never driven through. Facts are boom-worthy. Yeah, and we tell you to keep calm and not drive through flooding creeks. But the sheep need to be called. Month of rain in a day. Parts of Southeast deal with flooding. High water rescues. And there is, look at those boobs on that man. Holy. Vice President Mike Boob Pence showing up in his golf shirt. Roads become rivers. High water rescues were underway and states of emergency were being declared in parts of the Southeast on Sunday after more than a month of rain fell in a day, and more on the way. Hey, I need that pump. Holy sh! Illinois National Guard Sergeant Joey White climbs the temporary flood wall built on Main Street in Grafton, Illinois on June 8th, 2019. He's kicking ass and taking names. The rains that rolled in the region will linger until at least Monday. Some areas could get a foot of rain, double or even triple the normal rainfall for June, according to AccuWeather. Heads up southwest. It is the best until bitch tits comes to your town. And that's boom. And I mean it. Midwest flooding harms farmers' yields. Rain and flooding have made growing conditions difficult for crops like corn, according to National Public Radio's douchebag Michael Martin, who speaks with Matt Boucher, the doucher, a farmer in Dwight, Illinois, about how the weather has affected his GMO crops. You could suck it, GMO boy, and we don't give a fuck. I hope they drowned. Bye-bye. Power to thousands of Californians cut amid wildfire threat. This is in the Oroville area. Totally scary. Power was shut off to parts of Northern California on Saturday amid dry, windy conditions that could lead to wildfires because PSE&G is so inept that they lit them all. Ha! And you're about to burn your ass down because you're surrounded by a bunch of global warming alarmist schmucks that steal your money and don't cut down fucking trees. Good luck. That's why I don't live there. We all owe Al Gore an apology. Well, I think he can suck it. More people see climate change and record flooding. Only the climate change and the climate alarmists told us we were going to be in a drought and burn up. But now you're buying their bullshit because you're a bah, and you can suck it. As you drowned, downtown and prices go up, we don't give up. Oh, and the waters are rising everywhere, even in my front yard. Yeah, I will confirm the form resubmission, please. GFS models coming soon, which are going to bring doom and gloom to your weekend. Take a look at the river in my front yard. My pump has been submerged and sumped last night, and now it's probably flowed down the river. That's all I got to say. We went from 200 CFS to 1,700 in about 3 hours. Hours of powers. We're right here, just a tippy touch. But unfortunately, what you're looking at is the total accumulated precipitation from now until the end of your lives. As you flood your often all of Tennessee is basically going to be washed in a biblical flood away, where 12 to 14 inches of rain will fall from now until June 26th. Arkansas, you're not out of the woods. Neither is Missouri and Oklahoma. Eastern Oklahoma, northern Missouri, or southern Missouri, northern Oklahoma, northern Missouri. It's a bad time for you guys. The northern tier of the southern states, we're talking Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia. You're going to be totally fluxed. Look at that. Boom. That's coming for you. The flooding in the Mississippi River Valley in Louisiana is not going to quit. It's going to continue through July. You're going to see record flooding in that region, just like we predicted 6 months ago. I'm sticking to the guns because it's all coming true. Because I based it on historical information and scientific data. I didn't make it up. And guess what? It works out. It's amazing. Seismic update, no quakes of note. Go to bed early. Take a Zoloft or a Soma or whatever that crap is you take. Mount Cinnabung alerts lowered for the first time since 2015. Well, thank God they were lowered May 21st. I don't know what they should. I mean, thank God. Same thing they did up. Oh, Mount Cinnabung erupts in western Indonesia. Thankfully, no casualties after they lowered the alert level. And this baby erupted larger than it has in years. 55,000-foot eruption, 16.5 kilometers. As the seismicity increases on the graphs, purple spikes go high like boners of destruction. Yeah, in Sumatra, eruption, new activity, 16.7 kilometers, 55,000 feet. I'm a footman, so that's good stuff. Let's take a look and let's all do a dab. Do it now. Goodbye. Wait for it. Dabbing. Dabbing now. Do a dab. Boom! Holy macaroni. And we're back. Cinnabung style. Give a thumbs up at Volcano YT. Links will be below. If you don't know what they are, that's down there, which is below, not me, this actual screen. Anyway. Trump flip-flops on NASA lunar missions without flip-flops on, saying that the moon is part of Mars. Deviating from his previous lunar landing policy, President Donald Trump announced Friday that space efforts made by NASA should steer clear of the moon and instead head towards the outer reaches of space, including Mars, which is nowhere near the outer reaches of space, of which the moon is part of, which is absolutely not true. So we're headed to Mars at the outer reaches of space, which the moon is a part of, according to our president. It's raining plastic, according to Diamond and Gregory A. Weatherby, Austin K. Baldwin, and James F. Rainville, who found out it was raining plastic. Holy. Atmospheric deposition of samples were collected using the National Atmospheric Deposition Program, National Trends Network, NADP/NTN, at 6 sites in the Denver-Boulder urban corridor and 2 adjacent sites in the Colorado Front Range. And they found plastic in the rain. Yeah. Materials that are mostly fibers that are only visible with magnification of 40x were present in a variety of colors. It was glorious because half the people, scientists, were tripping balls, suggesting a citation here. Weather GB, where to get your mushrooms, and check out plastic in the rain in Boulder. There's a paper. It's linked below. I just added the mushroom part. I did. I swear to God, that's all I added. Here's a disc image. An image of a disc. You know why it's here? It's totally amazing. Now, mysterious charge of the dead unearthed in Laos. Now, this is the narrative, according to the mainstream, that these 2-ton jars that were carved from quarries miles away that were dragged into these regions were to put dead people in. And there's thousands of them. There's just like thousands of dead people. But what you know about the mainstream narrative of the Egyptian pyramids and blah, 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 and now 2,000-ton dead people jars, yeah, it's basically what I thought. Who ingests this? I mean, and if you are ingesting it, are you vomiting it back out? Magnetic Reversal News, 7,275 subs. 275 in the last 2 days. Thank you guys for subscribing to our channel. Check out the interview I did with Matt Powers, thepermaculturestudent.com. Matt Powers, thepermaculturestudent.com. Totally awesome interview. I don't know why more than 1.8 thousand people haven't watched it. That's embarrassing. Also, I did an interview with the Greg J channel and Greg J himself, which is not really his name, but his name is Greg, at least. And he's come out with some amazing introductory Electric Universe videos that you should be looking at. And you won't even know where his channel is unless you watch the video where I did with him, which only 2.1 thousand people watch, which is also embarrassing. Because if I did a video on Nibiru tonight, 50,000 people would watch it in 2 days. That's just the nature of our stupidity. So please watch the interviews because they're worth it. I mean, ALMA spies a cool gas ring around our Milky Way central black hole. Now, the problem with this is there is no black hole, no way to prove a black hole, so you're reading a total false narrative here. And the fact that shit is squirting out of a black hole is completely antithetical to a black hole. I thought nothing could escape from a black hole. Now shit squirts out of a black hole. That's how much these people need an a-hole. Sew them up. For decades since they became aware of the presence of this fake black hole, shit is now spraying out of it. Hey, it's called a polar jet. Please spend 1 minute and investigate the electric universe and all the information that we know that's happening in our universe. Boom! Hope you got something out of the video. Proper prior planning prevents piss poor performance. We love each and every one of you, especially Top Knot. Rex Bear and I are about to take a 2-week respite and travel all around the world in this local region to high areas where we will get high and report on conspiracy theory stuff and other things. Check it out. Share this with like-minded people. Plant a seed. I'm exhausted because all I do all day in these days is plant food and make new beds because I'm preparing for what's coming. If you don't know what's coming, keep watching the channel. If you think you're prepared, well, you have another thing coming. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. If you're picking up what we're putting down, put a seed in the ground. Learn about permaculture. Learn about wild crafting. Learn about wild edibles. Learn about wild harvesting in your region. This is the season, and I've given you the reason. The grand solar minimum signs are all around us. It's only going to get worse. It will only get better after the empire falls, and that will take a while. Be safe, everyone. We love you.